Do. I didn't realize I had so much space too in the camera. Alright, so I'm gonna put these little dice right here. So I'm gonna build a Dragonbane. Well, first I'm gonna go into my iPad to make sure that I can see everything good. I've got a little blanket here at my desk. And I am super, super, super comfy. So let's see. Let me go on first. It says it is live, but I don't see nothing. There we go. I think that's it. Do. Alright, let me go back in, out, and then come back in. See if it just shows it. There we go. Alright, that's perfect. Alright. I can see the shaking. But it looks cool though. Let's see. Have a blank. A blank. Oh, like Linus. Yes, I do actually. I do have a blankie. It was my grandmother's blanket. It's pretty comfortable, and it is Star Trek. No, Star Wars. It's Star Wars. I know. I remember Linus well too. Let's see. So yeah, actually, it's super comfy. I like good blankets anyway. I have a Mario blanket, Spider-Man blanket. I have a Deadpool blanket. All right. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to build. I'm going to start a new Dragonbane solo adventure. And so I'm going to build a new Dragonbane character for that solo adventure. I'm going to take this, my little gemstone out. And we're going to use our Dragonbane dice. Where's my little tiny baby sheet? So I haven't built a Dragonbane character in I don't know how long, but I have learned a lot from playing solo and actually running it. And I like it even more now. But I have not built the character, but I've learned more about characters from running the games and dealing with, my players, them utilizing their characters or are having questions and stuff like that. So, which was super, super, super cool. So, yeah, so I learned a lot. And I learned a lot about the characters too, because before I was afraid to build a mage first. Let it for that to be the first thing I did, on the channel because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, but today I think I'm gonna do a mage because I have a better idea of how it works and stuff like that. So, and yeah. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say, so Dragonbane. Hopefully you can see these on the camera. So Dragonbane for 20, it is a demon and a 1 is a dragon. Now, 1 is a critical success. Oh, now I can see if you actually see it. Yep, you can see it. Boom, 20. I'm looking at the the after effects. So yeah, so the dragon is a critical success, a 1, the lower. Going under your ability score is success in Dragonbane. And then a critical failure is going to be that, what do you call it? That demon, which is that number. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, number 20, the demon. Fits it perfect too. So, and it comes with 2 of those cool D20 dice. Hopefully, I put those in the camera. 2 D20 dice and stuff. Dragonbane is super, super cool, and it's not as. Now, it's not like a light rule system, but it is lighter than 5e. This is just my opinion from my experiences with them, with Dragonbane. So honestly, it's pretty cool. So have you've got your ability scores like you would in D&D. And Dragonbane also comes with a really cool solo adventure. And Mrs. Coach and I have finished one of the things inside this adventure. I'm trying to keep things inside of the camera. So I've got my dice right here to help me out. So I can keep it inside the camera. Then I've got it on this cool screen right here. Right, Into the Breach. Dragonbane, what's up, Mrs. Coach? Always holding me down, even when she doesn't feel good. So I hope you feel better. Hope your headache goes away too soon, soon, soon. And Into the Breach, absolutely. So this is super cool adventure. It comes with tons, and I don't get paid from any of these. Just I'm sure you know this. So I'm doing it just because I like these joints. I put on my videos what I like, you know. So so yeah, it has a lot of really cool tables, and I'm gonna actually use this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna save solo play for like the recorded videos on Friday or do it on the live and stuff, but I'm gonna do my character today, and then I'm gonna use these cool tables to actually create my adventure. So I'm not sure. Maybe on the next live we can do that because it has so many cool tables inside of here. I was thinking I'll just do something super simple. Pull that up a little bit. I'll do something super simple where I'll just utilize these tables to just kind of maybe go into a dungeon. So in this one has some really cool things like, so just in case you've played this and or you haven't and you don't know how to play it, because when I first got it, I had no idea what to do. So let's see. The first time I tried it, skeletons broke my dwarf's knight's leg. Had to limp away. Yeah, Dragonbane. You have to make. It's good. It's a very fun game. The monsters automatically hit, so unless anything has changed and stuff. But this is the adventure and stuff. So you meet this wolfkin that has the ability, sends you on a mission, has different missions that you can do, like the cultist warren, the mage's refuge, what Mrs. Coach and I finished. And so it has like specific areas, and I think they're called waypoints, where he can kind of see and let you know what you're gonna probably come in contact with, what you'll encounter. What you're going to encounter, and then it has areas that are unknown, and on those unknown areas is where you would utilize the tables, like maybe the exploration table, so you can roll on different contents, your environment, your oddity, different things that you'll see along the way, and then you just kind of have to be creative and ask questions and stuff. So you're the DM when you're playing solo, so that's pretty much how it works. So you would play it the same way. You would ask the DM or the GM or the referee, you would ask them questions like, okay, well, do I see this? Is there more here? Is there this here? Is there something? That's exactly what you do. And those are the type of questions when you play solo, at least when I play solo, those are the type of questions that I ask myself. And I coach DM Coach King. So yeah, so it has a lot of cool tables. Cool tables where I'm pretty sure that I should be able to just use this by itself to run a new Dragonbane adventure. Similar to, again, I was thinking about having waypoints. But anyway, so I'm going to build my character today. I haven't built the character in quite some time. Yeah, he has a weird eye. It's really cool. It's not as difficult once you get started. And a lot of times, oftentimes, what I've learned in life that things aren't as difficult as you think they are once you actually get started. So, you know, I've learned that goes in many different. But on this one, it does have some rules for your solo characters. You get these things called heroic abilities, kind of like special traits. But in here, when you play solo, you get to not only add one, but you get to have two heroic abilities to start off with. Bada bing, bada boom. And if you are tuned in, thank you so much for taking the time out to tune in. All right. And maybe hit that like or hit that heart, however it looks like on your end. So maybe YouTube will push it out to some more people. So I haven't like I said, I haven't built a character in quite some time. So yeah. So yeah. Let's see now. Ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. I like Dragonbane a lot. Oh, let's look at the character sheet real quick. So it looks pretty basic. You got your standard abilities. You got strength, constitution, agility, intelligence, will. I think that's will. And charisma. And then right here you've got your skills. And like I said, you need to roll below those skills. And the skills are of course attached to the abilities, different types of abilities and stuff. And then you get bonuses for your strength, and you get an actual extra damage bonus for your strength, and an extra damage bonus for things that you're going to use that would utilize your agility, probably like crossbows. It actually tells you right here on the character sheet. So crossbows, it would use agility. So if you had a bonus right there, excuse me, you'd get that bonus. All right, so I'm just going to look over, show you a little bit. You've got your movement, and movement is not in feet. I think it's in meters. But we'll see. And then, of course, those different types of abilities or spells. I'm pretty sure only mages can cast spells. Again, I guess unless something has changed. Okay. Then you got your inventory slot, which you can only carry a certain amount. and we'll figure that out. Tiny items, and then you've got your gold, you got your armor, because I'm pretty sure when you take any amount of damage, whatever your armor is, you're going to subtract that first from that damage. And then bada bing, bada boom. And you've got your helmet, willpower points. That's what you're going to spend. Some of the heroic abilities utilize willpower points. And if I'm not mistaken, possibly the magic is going to also utilize a certain amount of willpower points. So, in order for you to actually use that heroic ability or cast that spell, I'm going to take a sip of my cool, what is it, Topo Chico? I don't want to lean it too far. So, let's see. Glad to see you're doing this. I've had Dragonbane a while, but it intimidates me. That's what I was saying earlier. It definitely, when I had it for months before I actually took the time out, because the adventure, at first, when you look at it, it's like, what the fudge? But, as you actually try it out, you'll get the hang of it. I'm still learning, but like I said, it has so many different tables, and it kind of walks you through the scenario, what you see at spot A. And for the unknown, it shows you exactly how to roll to see what you're going to see around you. If you're going to find anything, you can make scavenger checks and stuff. So, and then you have a fortune chart. Let me move this over here. I have to keep remembering to keep it in the camera. You got your fortune chart right here where you got yes, number, scale. So you got honestly everything you need inside of this right here. So NPC attacks just in case. But yeah. And then you have this little tension die, kind of like a tension die. They call it what do you call it? It's a way to track your threat. So say for instance, some orcs were gonna be it. So you would use a specific die, a D6, and then I'm pretty sure you would turn it over and on until something actually comes. But I would say definitely give it a try, because it's a really, really cool adventure, and it's got so many cool tables inside of it too. So yeah, so we're gonna do, let's see, we did that, and then of course your weapons would go here, and you've got death rolls. I have to look that up too, because like I said, it's been a minute. And currently I haven't been running any games at the moment. So I was like, let me go ahead and play some solo games so I can keep things nice and fresh when the time comes. And then of course you got your hit points. And you rest. If you play D&D, you've got your short rest and your long rest. So you've got a round rest and a stretch rest. And we can look that up. And again, this is the box set that I'm using right here. It comes with the rules, and then it comes with a really cool booklet full of adventures. You can use them for individual adventures or just like one lump sum, one campaign and stuff. So let me see. I've got a little bit of a glare on my side. Hopefully it doesn't look like I don't see the glare, but I don't see the glare on the camera, but technically I need to actually have the best sight. But it is what it is. Let's see your player character. So let's see. Number 9. So boom boom boom. But yes, and then if you're brand new as far as a solo adventure, I would personally utilize the what do you call that? The pre-generated character sheets, because it comes with a bunch of pre-generated character sheets. And for first time go arounders, this is fantastic. It's got everything that you need on it, and then it explains your heroic ability on it, and it's pretty cool. So I would suggest what do you call it? These type of character sheets, man. So I ran an adventure at MomoCon, right? And man, I met the most interesting individuals, and this one dude. Man, let me not go into detail, but let's just say, he was just trying to look good for someone else and stuff. So and then he came late, but instead of what do you call it, using a pre-generated character, he builds the character, attempts to build it from scratch, which is cool, but it's just taking, just use it pre-generated sometimes. It's good. Keep that game, it's dope, but again, you can build them from scratch. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm gonna roll for everything, because if I might just pick. So like I said, the last time I don't remember what I actually played. but so maybe I can roll for it. So let's see. First thing we're gonna do is this chapter, of course, explains in detail how to create your player character. I think that building a character is also honestly a great way to get learn a little bit about the game that you're gonna play. To be honest, well, at least in my my experience with D&D and with this, honestly, with a lot of other games that I've played from Karen, Mouse Ritter, all of them, using building the character, I got a little bit of feel for different things. So you ran the campaign for your group. Okay, you ran this Dragonbane campaign for the group. So let's check it out. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is choose or roll your kin. So there are 6 playable kins in Dragonbane. You've got a human, halfling, dwarf, elf, mallard, and a wolfkin. Humans are the most common kin. do 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 do. So let's see. Humans are the most common kin, but you are free to choose any of them. So maybe we'll roll a d12. This is super cool, kicking back and doing live this way. I was playing some video games, but I was like, you know what? Let me give playing doing some TTRPGs, different things and stuff. So because this is super cool too. I've got, like I said, I've got my cool blankie on. I'm sitting at my cool desk, and it feels different than actually doing the videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. So we got a 7, and I have to be careful with my math because it's live and I can't edit it out from I can't edit it out when I make a mistake. So or if I get a roll. You know what I'm saying? So if I make a mistake, so 7, I gotta pay attention. So I got a halfling. All right, so we're doing kin. So my kin, is it right here? It's so confusing when okay. Or is it below? Okay, kin. That's so confusing. Let's see. Alright, so it goes right here. So my kin is gonna be my halfling. And I'm gonna try to take care of I'm spelling it wrong too. So it's a halfling. Let's see. And then the next thing we're gonna do is all right, awesome. So you said it took you 2 weeks to finish. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe running a one shot. I've got some games on Start Playing Games, but certain people have to sign up in order for it to start. So I was thinking about testing some new things out. Maybe trying a one shot out of something new. I was thinking, excuse me, maybe Mouse Ritter. Let me get a little sip. All right, so and then you're gonna note your hero ability. I mean your innate ability. So see, like this, I was telling you about the willpower points and make sure it's in the camera. Oh, I've got to get better. Look, I even have the dice to remind me. Oh, let me scoot it over because I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. We'll see in a sec when it comes up on the camera. There we go. Alrighty. I see it afterwards. All right, so I'm gonna. You know what? Let me try again. I don't know if I want to do a halfling. Let me see. Let's try one more roll. Let's see. We got an 11, a mallard. I'm gonna do the mallard. So. Hopefully it's not shaking the camera because I won't know until it's done. No, I was gonna run some game for Mrs. Coach. I was trying to figure out what game to run for her. Just something really short, maybe a mini. I like mini campaigns at the moment, so some type of mini adventure. Quack. So let's do a mallard, and I think they're pretty strong. I think they are. I don't know. We'll see. So now we'll go ahead and turn to that one. Where's the mallard? There it is. So we can roll for the name. First name. Yeah, I'm gonna probably make up my own name. Oh, so they have an ability. All right, so cool. So the origins of Mallard. is shrouded in mystery. Some scholars claim that they came from a mighty island realm that was swallowed by the sea thousands of years ago. Others believe them to be the result of a failed magical experiment. Interesting. You know what? Sorry, guys. I think I want to be a wolfkin. I looked over and he looks really, really cool. Let me check out. So he's got, let's see, you can use his ability to designate a creature in sight or a creature you can catch the scent of as your prey. Counts as action in combat. You can follow the scent of your prey for a full day. You can spend a full further willpower, not an action, to gain a boon for an attack against your prey. Now, if you're familiar with advantage and disadvantage, which is not unusual in games, so your Bane is a disadvantage and your boon is going to be an advantage. You need to roll 2d20s. So, of course, you roll the 2d20s for your boon, and you're going to take the lowest score. Is that the same? No, that's a 9 and a 6. All right, so I would, if I had a boon, I would be an advantage, so I would go ahead and take that 6. But if I had a Bane, I would take the 9, which would be the disadvantage. Do the Donald Duck voice. Yeah, I don't even remember Donald Duck. Hold on, let me think of his voice. Oh yeah, I'm not about to do that. So I think that I would like to be the Wolfkin. So, and I think I'm gonna be the Wolfkin. This part of the process when I'm building things and when I'm creating the video, I'm cutting it out. So it's not. So I try not to make it too long. But on live, we go through the whole process of me going back and forth because it's live. So I think I'm gonna do a Wolfkin. But let me check out these abilities real quick. So, so if I spend 3 willpower points, so Mallards tend to have caloric temper. I'm not sure. Let's see. You can activate this ability, no action, when making a skill roll and get a boon to the roll. Okay. You also become angry. If you are not ready, this ability cannot be used for rolls against. Alright, so intelligence skills. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be a wolfkin. But and I was also gonna let you know you've got conditions. I'm trying to figure out. I'm not sure if they're actually called conditions. Maybe. But so we'll look that up in a sec. So you can kind of, let's say for instance, you fail a roll, you can push it, and then you would have to mark one of these. So and then I'm pretty sure that you would get a disadvantage against any skill that you're using associated with that ability. So hopefully that makes sense. So when you push a roll, then you can re-roll your roll. So howl at the moon. Mama. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do a wolfkin. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Boom, boom. All right, so and I think I'll figure his name. I had a name. I think it was called Jimmy James Jamerson. So, and I'm sure Mrs. Coach probably wouldn't think that that was a cool name. So, I'm gonna hold off on actually naming him at the moment. So, I have for my ability, I have hunting instincts. All right, hunting instincts. It sure is a glare. I'm gonna have to find a different spot for this thing to go. Get this. I can't reach it because my arm is too short, so I'm gonna have to get that in one sec. Cause yeah, let me move that. Bump, and I think it looks good on the other side anyway. Oh, hopefully that still looks good. With not as much of a glare. Let me sit down. Oh, I see the glare on the camera. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna try to move it again. But yeah, so I'm gonna be the Wolfkin. So you can use this ability to do, yeah, okay, we already read that point. Boom. So I was about to say it again. But I'll just put the page number on there so then I can get to it. So, and this might be good because again, I'm gonna do like a mini campaign. It's gonna take a couple sessions. Yeah, I gotta move that. Alrighty. Alrighty. Maybe I try at a different angle. Let's try that right quick. I have to wait for it to catch up on on the video. Okay, I can see myself moving the camera. This is creepy. I'm looking at myself after it happens. All right. Oh, let me move that first to see if you can see the glare. Come on. But that's me waiting. There we go. All right, that's cool. Let me see. Is that good? What? My bad. I had to touch the camera. All right, so and that one's better. That's better. That's better for me. And it doesn't look bad on camera either. See, I can move my book up too. All right, so I was gonna put the page number, page 13. And what a lucky number that is. So I've got my ability. And then we're gonna do the profession, I'm pretty sure. But just in case, because I like to skip things. So note your innate ability, choose or roll your profession. So let's see. The next step is to select the profession for your character. All the player characters are adventurers, but you have learned a thing or two before the game begins. Your choice of profession will determine your choice of profession will determine much about your character, mainly your skills. So let's see. Oh, I said I was gonna possibly do, but I guess Wolfkin Hunter probably makes sense. But does it have to make sense? What if I want to do a mage? First, let's check out the hunter. So, of course, let's see. And then you get a heroic ability. Like I said, you do start with one. You clearly get it from your profession. And then because we're gonna do solo play. We're gonna utilize the solo rules. Then that means that we're able to get two heroic. What do you call it? There we go. Heroic abilities. There we go. But it does have these two for you to pick from. So, like for this one, when fighting alone, you draw two initiative cards and keep both. You have 2 turns each round. So in Dragonbane, you have these initiative cards from like 1 through 10 or whatever, And so when you pick them, and I'm pretty sure the lowest one is that's how the order goes and stuff as far as initiative order. But I'm pretty sure that you started anew. What do you call it? What do you call the cards? You draw again each round. So, but this one you can draw 2 initiative cards, so then you can hit your character. You can hit them twice. That would probably make sense for a solo. What do you call it? Adventuring. When adventuring alone, you may push a roll without suffering a condition. So they are called conditions. So yeah, that's not a bad one as well. So working in your favor, and you will utilize 3 hit points. It doesn't look like I would have to look it up, but I don't think there's a limit to either. But your limit would be how many, your limit to how many willpower points you have. So sorry about that. My nose is a little stuffed up in here. I think it's the temperature that, it's temperature. And so, okay. Let's see. So I think I'm going to, and let me check out the mage. So, list. As a mage, you can use magic. You must select a school of magic. So I have to pick from these, and then which then becomes one of your trained skills. As a newly created mage, you may choose 3 rank 1 spells and 3 magic tricks. You can only choose spells from your school or from the general magic category. So you also get a grimoire, where all your spells are listed. So I think I would like to do a mage. So I've got some cool hunter abilities. I've got a cool hunter ability. So I'm gonna do a mage, even though it might not quite fit. So got mage, and I need to pick my. I love being able to do magic. So the key attribute is will, and I've never played a mage before. So let's see. Mages have learned to control the ancient forces that nature and the primordial structures of the world. Is not a uniform profession, but includes. Let's see. So break it down. Spiritual presence. In terms of four, let me try to figure out which category. Medalist. I can. I can. All right. So let me see. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow, as a mage you don't get a starting heroic ability. Instead you get your magic, which is good. Oh man, no. I don't know. Do I want to do? Yeah, and it feels like the Wolfkin would go good with the Hunter. Let's check out a Knight. Because I do want to do magic, but I don't know. Let me see. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Let's see. She said mallards get angry like Donald Duck. I can see Donald Duck and spit going everywhere. Let's see. While he's making that sound, let me see. So we've got. Let's check out the professions. So we've got artisan, bard, a fighter, a hunter, a knight, mage. What about a scholar? Be interesting. I don't know. I could be a thief. Let's see, a scholar. Spot hidden might be beneficial for me as we are exploring this dungeon that we're going to explore. We don't even have any mission at the moment, but I'm going to use the book, the solo rules, the tables inside of it, Dragonbane solo rules. Solo adventure, alone in the deep fall breach. To create a venture, to attempt to create a venture. So I'm thinking maybe I can maybe utilize it or not utilize it, but do it a series, on live with this one right here. But I'm still thinking about it. Either that or it'll just be a Friday video. So I don't want to do a merchant, maybe a knight. Let's see. I don't know. And because I've already got a cool hunter, what do you call it? Ability. That's it. So, and I don't know. I'm going to try my best because in Dragonbane you can die pretty easy. So I'm going in situations. I'm going to try my best to possibly think outside of the box instead of throwing myself headfirst into battle. So I don't think that you know. But if I had to fight, I want to be ready to fight. So maybe a fighter or a knight. Hmm. Let me check out the skill. Where's the knight at? Oh, a bard. I can sing them off of roofs. I make them walk off of roofs and stuff by manipulating them with some sounds and music. All right, so I don't know. I'm torn. So knights are warriors who have sworn higher powers such as order of knights. Is that? I am so torn. So let me see. So if I do the hunter, my skills will be acrobatics, awareness. So I guess these would be what I would be proficient at, I think. Ability. Oh man, I'm super torn. I don't know what you call it. Let me see. I'll look at some of the other ones. Ability. So, I'll do a fighter. So my key attribute is going to be strength, so I would definitely want my strength to be high. And then my skills, and I'm pretty sure that these are where I am proficient, but I'll definitely double check that. Let's see. So we've got axes, we've got bows, we brawling. So maybe that's me with my fists, with my fists. Let me see. Crossbows, evade will probably be a good one. But evading uses an action up. So I think once you evade, you can't. That's all you can do for that turn and stuff, I think. So let me see. Evade hammers. Boom, 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 boom. Spears and swords. Spears and swords. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. And for my gear, we're going to roll. And I got a 3, so I get a short sword. And short sword and hand axe. Or is no, do I get all that? Short sword, hand axe, short spear, light crossbow, quiver, leather armor, torch, flint, and tinder. D6 food rations and D6 silver. Darn, I don't even get gold. Wow. So I put some chapstick on too, and I'm gonna get a sip of my water. Blueberry. It's refreshing. Oh, let me do a time check too. Boom, boom, time check. Anybody tuned into the live, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. And if you tune into the live later on, again, I appreciate your time. It helps the channel out a great deal. So I'll probably be going live pretty consistently twice out of the week, Sundays and Mondays. And I was gonna just play around with it, maybe do some gaming, some video games, and then maybe some tabletop TTRPGs, and maybe some reading off of from my tabletop games. So if you got any suggestions, definitely drop it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. My poor nose, but there's but so much I can carry, so I don't know how that works. So I got a hand axe. So I'm going to maybe put the other one, but there, like I said, there's but so much that I would be able to carry though. So let's see, hand axe. So I guess I could kind of put it on my hip and stuff. Short spear. I think I get all these in my light crossbow. Of course, I couldn't have them all ready at the same time. Bow. Let's see. And then I'm going to do D6 food rations. So I have a 1. That stinks. Hopefully, see, I'm taking my food rations. I guess I put it in my inventory. I can't figure out where, if it has a slot on here. So if I see the slot later, if I'm just missing it, so yeah, I'll come back. And then, oh, here I can put my name right here. Here I gotta put so that we know whose it is. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. So let's see. I've got one food ration. I know there's an area on here. I don't know why I'm missing it up. So we got tiny items. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. Oh, I'm putting my money right here. So I've got D6, 3. Sheesh. I don't know. Maybe the guy in the breach who's gonna send us into the dungeon. Maybe he can provide us with a little bit, like before we make our journey. Or before we start our mission. And I'm gonna hold off again on the name. So yes, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna do the attribute is gonna be strength. Now let's see. Oh, fighter. There we go. So we've got a fighter. And put a page just in case we need to get back here. And we do get a heroic ability. I'm gonna look that up. It is called veteran. So let me see. I don't know if maybe I skipped the section with did I write everything from the Wolfkin? So let's see, we've got our gear on here. Oh, we're gonna look up that heroic ability. Just out of curiosity. With so heroic abilities. Let's see, then the camera, boom. Alright, veteran. So any weapon skill 12, that's a requirement. Hopefully that'll be okay. So it only takes one willpower point. Well, hopefully we'll see how many we get. But and I'm playing D&D 2024 solo, and I meant to say in that video that I gave myself 10 downtime days. I'm not sure what I'm going to use those downtime days on, but I'm looking forward to playing again. I'm probably going to do that video next week, session 2. So let's see. Activating this ability at the start of combat round. A combat round allows you to retain your initiative card from the previous round. That's good. Instead of drawing a new one. Doing so does not count as an action, so that's not bad at all. Like I said, on the initiative, you what do you call it? You redo the cards and pick again every round. So let's see. So the slash on the 3 weapons member weapons means you choose one of the 3 options. So short sword, hand axe, or but not all 3. All right, so let's see. Appreciate that. I would like for it to say like or, let's see, knife longbow. But I don't know. Let's see. That would make sense though. Boom, 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 boom. Because I was about to take all of them, but only just one of them? Let me see. Let me check something out. Let me check it. Let me check. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. So let me look at something real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. So this is a pre-generated character, and theirs is the knight. And let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I was looking at their starting equipment with their what was on here as far as the option goes and stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Hmm. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go back to. Let me see my fighters on 16. Okay, I can dig that. That definitely makes sense. So, thank you, Fake Kitty. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so I think I would do. Let's see. I think I'm going to do that short sword and the. Yeah, I'm going to do the short sword. I would have been just as happy with using all of those weapons as well, to be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? Especially in my solo adventure. So let's see, a light crossbow. And I don't even have any money to even purchase anything else. So I don't even have a choice. So we've got, I didn't separate that, but I can read that. Short sword and a light crossbow. So I've got my food rations and I've got my silver. So I'm done with that aspect right there. I'm pretty sure. Let's back up. Wolfkin. Yeah, that was it for the Wolfkin. All right, so the next step is going to be. Boom, boom. Might pull a little nose. All right, so the next step is going to be, so we've got, our next thing is going to be our age. I was flipping past this page so much I know. So let's see. So your age. Let's see. So we get more trained skills. Hold on, let me see. This is what I was a little confused as far as. So I'm sure, Fake Kitty, if you're tuned in, I'm sure you'll assist me with that aspect. So my train skills, I take it those are things that I'm proficient in. And let's see what we get. If we roll a d6 for our age and we got a 6, we got old. So for strength, agility, and constitution, it's a -2. I think we'll pick. I think we're gonna do the adult. So the adult. So what would be an adult age? So what would be old? Because I'm 42. I'm gonna put 42. I'm just gonna do that as the adult. Because I already have things working against me playing solo. I don't need any more. You see, 3 lines at the bottom are for weapons. Additional weapons will go on your general inventory, but they take extra time to retrieve. That I do know. Thank you so kindly. All right, so let's see. And as far as my trained skills, let me make sure because I don't want to go over my trained skills because I already have some from what do you call it? My profession. I think is my profession. So let's see. 6 trained skills must be selected from your profession. All right, so we got that. It gave me more than 6 skills though, or maybe those are the amount that. Okay, so 6 skills must be selected from your profession. The rest may be chosen freely to a maximum of 18. So I think we would have 10 skills altogether. So yeah, so let's see. I definitely did that wrong. Boom, 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 boom. But it's all good because trial and error, trial and error. Let's see now. So I guess I would altogether have 10 trained skills. Do, 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 do. And let me see, because it came from the profession, so. Let's see. And ours is a fighter. So let's see. That was a little confusing to me there. As far as how many, let's see now. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-mm. Well, I guess maybe so 6 straight from the profession, and then I guess 4 I can choose freely for the rest. I'm pretty sure. So let me try that again. And I'm gonna notate it so then I can come back around. The diamonds are for advances. You give yourself a chance to level up. You only check them if you make a skill check and roll a d8. Yes, thank you so much. I remember that as well from actually running the game too. So let's see. So I definitely want to do bows. So that's 1. And swords. That's 2. And evade. That's 3. Is this tripping? Uh-oh, is it going out? That's okay, because I've got more. Alright, so let's see. And then boom, boom, boom. Oh, brawling. Yeah, we'll do brawling. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do spheres because it's strength. And maybe I can get my hand on a sphere because I'm going to try to level this character up. And I know at the end of each adventure, we would see how many again demons. But it's also what you call it. I thought it was the conditions as well get counted towards your experience and stuff and leveling. So I'm definitely gonna look into that. Boom, boom, boom. So back at it. So 6, it says 6 have to be selected for my profession. So I've got 5 selected so far, and maybe knives. Get my hand on some. Get my hands on some knives, and I don't really have any other options for things outside of. Okay, that's it. All right. So and then I get to pick 4. So I guess 10 altogether. Again, I haven't created a Dragonbane character in so long. So you get all the skills except magic, but your trained skills get doubled the base score. Appreciate that. So then I do get all of those skills that are listed there, is what you're saying. I get all of the skills that are actually listed in your profession. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, oh, oh. So starting skills. In addition to the base chances, you start out with a number of trained skills, 8, 10, or 12, depending on your age. Mm. Every skill is connected to attributes. So yeah. Then why right here is it saying as far as okay, those are my train skills. So my train skills are what get doubled. Or I can, can't remember if that's exactly what it is. Train skills. All right. So boom, 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 learning. We're learning together if you're new. If this is new to you, then we're learning together. So then I guess I would get all those skills. So okay, you've got your skills and doing a little reading, a little inside head reading. Okay, so I get all of these in addition to 10? That's a lot though. Addition to base chances. Hold on for a sec. I might have to come back to that part right there, but where's my sheet that I was? Or is it on the back? It was on the back, so I guess I'll come back to that part right there. But I do know altogether, so 6 trained skills must be selected from your profession. The rest may be chosen freely. So I'll go back and I'll make a little note for myself, and I'll do that right now. So skills. In the meantime, I'm just going to do the 10 skills right here, train skills, which I get to extra points on, I'm pretty sure. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, at the start of the game, your level and a train skill is equal to twice the base chance. Let's see, 6, your train skills must be selected. Alright, so I'm gonna start with 10. So I'm gonna pick the 6 that were available from there, and I'll write it out as a note for myself. But your training skills have twice. I got you. I read that part. So boom, boom, boom. So I'm going to do 4 more, but these I'm going to pick freely. Let's see. So the rest you may choose freely. So let's see. Okay, we didn't even get to that part yet. So we will roll for our attributes. So I would like to do spot. Whoa, I don't know. Let me see. So we've got acrobatics, awareness, bartering, beast lore, bluffing. Bluffing might be a good one. Bushcraft, crafting. You've got evade, healing, hunting, and fishing. Languages, myths and legends. Performance, persuasion might be a good one. Riding, seamanship, sleight of hand, sneaking, spot hidden, swimming, and of course you've got your weapon skills as well. So let me see. So I've got 6 already. This is a toughie right here. So maybe acrobatics. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Well, I don't think that I would need awareness because he's got that hunting skill. And for anybody who's just tuning in, I'm creating I guess it's in the title. I think I put it in the title that I was creating a solo character for a new solo adventure. So let me see. Let me do a time check real quick. 9:42, because we don't want to stay up too late. I have to get my cutie patootie sleep. So, let me see. So, I'm thinking a spot hidden. Maybe I can find some good stuff, so I can some treasure. Maybe I can spend. So I'm gonna do spot hidden. So that's 1. Um, I'm gonna do awareness, and then I'm gonna do acrobatics, and then And then I'm going to do, well, because I'm going to have a low score in something. So, let me see. So we've got agility. Yes, thank you. Awareness is for sneaking up. Things sneaking up on you. Yeah. Well, I think I'd like to do. I don't know. Maybe crafting might be beneficial. Let's see. So we've got spot hidden. I definitely want to put some in intelligence. Sleight of hand. Maybe I can steal stuff from. Sneaking probably would be good. So spot hidden, awareness. I'm gonna take off awareness, and so that's 2 and then 3. And what we're gonna do for 4. Let's see. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. I don't know. I think maybe I'll go with awareness. So maybe the extra ones that I'll pick, I'll do awareness, acrobatics. Bartering might not be a bad deal. But how am I supposed to, like, if I want to smooth talk them and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, so persuasion, maybe persuasion. Hmm. Well, it doesn't always have to be based on, a skill check. I can also just do a yes and no. So you're saying I have all the skills and I'm just better at my trained skills. Well, yeah. I'm better at my 10 trained skills. So, yeah, but I know you get additional, like, you higher, more of a higher percentage of succeeding at the trained skills. So, maybe I'll do persuasion or bluffing. I'm gonna do bluffing. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 skills. And let's see. Next up, so your adventurer has 6 base attributes that indicate your basic, of course, physical and mental capabilities on a scale from 3 to 18. Where's that at, by the way? Okay, here it is right here. Because I'm going to need it. So, an attribute in a base chance. Excuse me. All right, so let's see. Okay, next up, we're going to starting scores. We're going to roll 46 and remove the worst die, which gives you a score of between 3 and 18. Let me get another swig of my drink that I'm drinking on. Let's see. All right, so 6, 10. We've got 16 for strength. I think that's pretty good, though. 16. Repeat the process 5 more times until you've assigned a score to each attribute. You must assign each score as you roll them. But once done, you can swap 2 scores. So we've got 3 and 7. So we got 10. Boom, 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 boom. 10 for Constitution. Got 7 and 5. 7 and 5. I think that's 12. 7 and 5. 7. Yes, 12. And I can swap. Good. I can swap 2 of them once we're done. And 7 and 3. We got 10. That's not. I don't think these are very good scores. Let's see. This one looks a good one. 7 and 8. And that's going to be 15. Probably going to swap. So we can swap 2 of them. We see 8 and 7. Yes. 15. Oh, I'm tripping. You keep the best. Yeah. Whew. I was having a good time too. Living my best life. Living my best life wrong. Let's see. That's right. Roll 46. And you remove the worst die. Boom. So we've got boom. That makes sense. So we've got 8, 13. Wow. Definitely big difference, right? So 13. Let's see. Boom. Worst one. They're not all. 8, 11. Wow. Getting worse. We should have kept them all. That's 14 on strength. Did I get I got a 14? Man. I miscounted. Let me just start again. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Knock that one out. 2, 4, 8. I should have probably kept it before, but that's all right. So 4 and 4 is 8. So that one is good. Let's see. Take one out. So that's going to be 12. 10 and 2. 12. Then we've got knock out the least. We've got 9 and 3. That one's not bad. What is that? 12, 9, and 3 is 12. Now, make sure we did that right. 9 and 3. Yep. And again, knock it out. 7 and 2. Holy crap. Not the best. Make sure I did that right. 4 and 5. Here we go. I like rolling those dice. I can't make it too loud because it's bedtime over here in our household. 10 and 2. Alright, just making sure. And that's not 11 and 4. It's 15. Let's see. Alright, so that's right. Alright, so I'm gonna swap out. I can swap 2 of my scores. Man, I should have kept that first. So I'm gonna swap out my strength for my my charisma and my strength, and then I think my will and my intelligence. Agility is okay. So let's see. So I'm going to do 15 and 8. Excuse me. And then 9 and 12. 12 and 9. There we go. It says right here, it says you may swap out 2 scores. But once done, you may swap out 2 scores. Unless I'm reading that wrong as well. Oh, it's saying that, but no, it's saying 2 scores though. So, I think I'm gonna stick with that. I got you. And you're saying it means swap out 2 scores with each other. I'm not really grasping that. I think I'm gonna stick to what I did. That's not what I'm thinking from that. Swap out 2 scores. So swap out one of the scores. Yeah, gotcha. I'm gonna stick with 2. I got you. I got you. You're saying that it's saying not to do it twice. But in this particular in coach's game, I'm gonna swap out 2 because that was my first understanding. That's what I'm gonna go for. Is my first understanding. So I'm gonna go for my first understanding of it. So that was gonna be swap out 2 scores. So but thank you though. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see now. What is up next? So next up is going to be our movement, and it is meters. This rating determines how many meters you can run in a round of combat. Let's see now. Oh wow, we don't even get it, and because of our score, we don't get a bonus in agility. All right. Each square on the map is 2 meters, so half. So yeah, you move is a number of squares. Boom, boom. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It is keys fun. It's coaches fun. Yeah, I must keep those 2 scores and swap them out like that. And then, so yeah, so my movement is going to be, I have a wolfkin. My movement is going to be 12. And I'm pretty sure this is the next thing we're doing, our derive. Just want to check. Boom. Derive ratings. All right. Make sure I get that. We might not even finish our character creation this time around. It's not much to do left, but let's see. Oh, it's only 9:55. All right. So let's connect it to an attribute. Oh, let me see. Let me see now. Let's see. Let me look at some of these sheets just for some references. I have some of the pre-generated characters. Man, it looks like, so let's see, your damage bonus, I'm gonna get to the skill part right here. But I was reading right here, your damage bonus increases the damage inflicted by your attacks. You have 2 separate damage bonuses, one for strength-based weapons and one for agility-based weapons. So, and it looks like on our agility base, we don't get a bonus. So we only have a bonus on our strength, which would be a D4. We can add to our damage. I'm pretty sure that's correct. D, put plus. Wow, we don't even get one for agility. That's stinky winks. Yeah, I appreciate that. You get it for, well, I know that it says, what is it, melee weapons, but it also tells you right here on which particular one is for. So brawling is good because I'll have the strength and then knives, which I don't have any knives, but I do have swords, so I'll have the bonus on. I'm gonna be using strength, and I'm gonna say the bows is with the agility. So yeah, any strength base, yes. That's what I was looking at right here. Let's see, and let me see. We got our movement. And I'm pretty sure. Let me see first. Let me see. What is my constitution? Boom, 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 boom. So my food rations only take up 1/4 of my inventory. So yeah, I appreciate that. I don't really have much in there anyway at the moment. Hopefully, I roll all of my stuff. I'm gonna go back and double check. And let's see now. Let's see. So three. Boom, boom. Okay, and it tells me right here what my attribute is and then what my actual base chance is going to be. I think that's what that is right there. And then of course we double up. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. Therefore, you can put 4 rations in a single slot. All right, so I got you. I only have 1 ration anyway, but I figured that the rations wouldn't necessarily take up. But I appreciate that though. Boom, 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 boom. Do. Oh, I can move it up a little bit. Sorry about that, guys and gals and gallets. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So my attribute is between. So let's start with strength. So my attribute is between it's between 13 and 15. So my base chance of me actually making that is going to be a 6 on all of my strength. But then it's going to be doubled because of the, what do you call it? So it's twice the base chance. So let's start with our strength. So appreciate that, fake kitty. So that's why I have to do these more so that way I can keep my brain nice and sharp. I do enjoy playing D&D and I enjoy playing Dragonbane. So all the games that I enjoy, including I enjoy Mouse Ritter too. I really like Mouse Ritter and Karen. The second edition is cool. I like the fluff they add to it. But all right, so we're gonna do strength, and our character is coming along so far pretty good. We've got a Wolfkin 42. Maybe because I'm kind of like 42 and a half. Maybe I should put 42 and a half. We'll just do 42. I'm a fighter. And let's see, I've got a short sword and a light crossbow. 3 pieces of silver, which isn't much. Let's see, I don't get a bonus for agility because of right here. Oh, here we go. Before I get to that, let me finish up here. So this rating determines how much damage you can take. Your maximum number of HP is equal to your constitution. So my HP is going to be 12. So I guess I fill them in and then maybe I'll erase them. I'll do that later. So, but it can be increased by the heroic ability robust. So maybe we can try to get our hands on a heroic ability called robust. And let's see, willpower points. Willpower points are used for magic as well as innate and heroic abilities. Your maximum number of willpower points is equal to your will. So our will, wow, it's only 9. Okay, I forgot. I couldn't remember what that was gonna be, but of course they're tied together. Oh well. I think one of mine only takes 1 willpower point anyway, and I think that's the veteran, and I don't think this takes any. The hunting instincts, but it's okay. We'll figure it out along the way. So now we can go ahead and jump down. So it's looking pretty good. We don't have any armor. We'll fill in this part. So we've got our willpower points. This has been fairly easy to create the character. I had a couple, as far as what do you call it? There was something, maybe 1 or 2 questions that I had, but coming along okay. So let's see, attribute. Excuse me, it's sparkling too, so it's gonna make me burst. So let's see, 13 to 15. So our base is going to be 6 on any strength. And then we're going to double it on the ones that we're efficient or proficient at, which isn't much with strength. Wow. Okay. Let's see. But you can, again, after, once we do our first session, again, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe it'd be cool to do a live series. But after our first session, at the end of it, I can show you how you have the ability to kind of increase your skills, the ways that you would increase your skills, and kind of that's how you would kind of like level up. But we'll go a little bit more into it as we go along. So let me see. So we can do 12 here because we're going to double it up. We're going to do 12 here. We don't have a sphere, but we're going to get there. We can double it up here. We can double it up here. And that's it. So it's going to be 6 here. And 6 right here. All right. So let's see. Next, we have, let's do agility. So our base is going to be 5. Wow, it's not really much of a chance, but all right, so our base is going to be 5 for all of the agility, and then 10 for the ones that we're skilled in. 5. Awesome. 10. 5. So we would roll a d20 if we have, if we're, what do you call it? So if we're using one of these skills, we roll a d20, and if we're going to do sleight of hand, I'm pretty sure you have to hit it or go under. I do know that it needs to be under, but I'm pretty confident, but I'm going to look that up so I give you the correct information. Notate that as well. Yeah, so pretty sure you hit your skill. Yeah, so that is correct. You hit it, you're equal to or under. So you hit it or you go under. So, and on a d20, so, got a small chance that would do good there. Sneaking, we get to do a 10. Agility is 5. 5. Do you have any more agility? Oh yeah, over here. Up, we get to do 10 because we have the bows. That's gonna be 5. And agility right here. 5 and 5. Alright. So let's see. Next up. That was a good sniffles that I did. Oh, we're gonna do intelligence. It's gonna be next, so it's gonna be the same thing. The base number is gonna be a 5. So is my charisma the same? No, my charisma is much lower. So we're doing intelligence, right? So 5. All right, so that's it. And then for charisma, our base chance is going to be, we have it 6 to 8. Sorry, I'm covering it up so you know that I'm being honest. So 6 to 8, it's going to, our base chance is going to be 4. So, which isn't the best. 4, but we get to do 8 here, which is better than 4. And we do 4, 4, and we're done with our skills. Not bad at all. That's pretty easy. Let me see what we're due next. I'm pretty sure just about done. Let's see. So just schools of magic. So we're not going to worry about the secondary skills because that would be. Let's see. And boom, 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 boom. And I'm pretty sure the stuff that's in the green boxes is optional. Let's see. Let me move this stuff out the way. Oh, let me go. Boom, 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 boom. So we did our kin. Boom, aim, train, heroic. Our weakness is optional. Yeah, like I said, gear. Roll or choose your gear. So starting your profession determines what gear you can choose from at the start of the game. Okay, so you choose. Well, yeah. You may roll or select one of the three sets of items listed by your profession. I got it. Yeah, we did that part. If you want to, you may go back and adjust your train skills to fit your gear, which makes sense. You can also have a memento. In addition to, let's see, do we want one of these? Maybe. Let me see. Do we want to change any more of? No, I think we're okay. Because I think we're okay with changing any of our skills out. So memento. Let's see, a d20, and we got a 10, a horn taken as a trophy from a monster. That's not bad. Maybe it can be. Well, we're not gonna do tiny. I'm just gonna put it right here, and I could always toss it. Maybe I can use it to stab somebody with it. In the event that I needed it, you know? Yeah, this ain't bad at all. There's a memento section. Oh, there absolutely is. My bad. I would have figured. I would have seen that. I appreciate that. I didn't see it this time around. So let's see. Horn. Let's see. I appreciate that, fake kitty. Horn. That's my whole music, hangout music. Boom, 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 boom. Trophy from a monster. Alright, awesome. I hope you guys are learning something. If you haven't played Dragonbane, I hope you're learning from this video. If you tune in, everybody who's tuned in now, thank you so much for your time, taking the time out to tune in. Thank you so much. If you've hit that like button, I appreciate that. It helps YouTube kind of push it out to more and more people. So, and if you tune into the live later, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. So let's see. I can go ahead and erase it right here, so we have more things, more space. Maybe we can find something. I think like a backpack or something. We'll see. But maybe we can get some. We can find in this dungeon we're gonna enter, and I'm gonna draw the dungeon up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use incarnate yet. Let's see. What time is it? 10:10. I'll make a little bit of time so I can play a little bit of Minecraft or watch some anime and just chill. So, and I think that's it. Just about it. And you roll for your appearance. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So you can carry a number of items equal to half your strength, rounded up, in your inventory without any difficulty. So, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see. So you think fake it and read it now. You have a number of inventory slots equal to your strength divided by 2, rounded up. So 8 is your case. I appreciate you doing those calculations for me. So boom, 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 boom. Appreciate that. And let's see. So my appearance. Boop, 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 boop. We've got a 6. Wow. Somebody's trying to be funny. A bit extra weight around the middle. I'll take that. I'll take that. Wow, the gods are trying to be funny. Let's see. And I'm pretty sure I rolled on that last time. Let me see. A bit of extra weight, but an extra fluff for the winter time. Extra. That's wild. Let's see. That's funny. Oh, leather. Do I have leather armor? Yeah, maybe I forgot to write that down. Let me double check. Let me go back to the fighter. Where's my fighter? On 16. Boom, 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 ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Do, do, do. let's see. Which one did I have? Yeah, I had the leather armor. Oh, and I forgot to write down. Hold on. Let me see. Which one did I get? It has to be the short sword. All right. So I forgot the flint and tinder. And I forgot a torch. I forgot to write down the rest of my items. And of course, I have a quiver. And because we're going to need that torch. So, and have leather. Thank you. Leather armor. All right. Appreciate that. Just noticing all that I forgot on there. I was gonna try to go back through the character just to see what I may have forgotten so far, but besides that, so we've got our damage bonuses, we got our abilities. We don't have any spells. Spells would have been nice. We've got our inventory, our movement, we got our memento, willpower points, hit points. We've got our weapons, our armor, our skills, and what you call it, and we've got our dough. So next thing we'll do is, let me just check this list real quick. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then the next thing we're going to do is just fill out our information for our weapons and our armor. Yeah, I got you. Just the weapon stats left. Just wanted to double check. Yep, and that was pretty easy. It was pretty simple. I like the artwork in Dragonbane as well. Another thing I want to do is get hardcover, because this one is the book that came with the box set, which is fantastic. I think it's a pretty cool box set. And it has these little standees too. I love little standees. Let's see, and yeah, this is definitely worth it. Again, because you can run it for your group, and you can also play solo. It has the solo role and a solo game in there. Everything that you need. So let's see, what page are our weapons on? 73. I'm over here hearing noises in here. Let's see. So my armor rating is going to be 1. So again, when I take damage, I would deduct that from the damage, and then what else remains. It's cool because I don't have any banes, which again, your bane is going to be your disadvantage. You would take the worst score when you roll. It is a great box set. Abso-frickety-dickety-lookity. Let's see. And a grip indicates if you need 1 or 2 hands. Gotcha. Gotcha. Damage indicates how much damage the weapons inflict. Durability determines how much damage you can parry. So, of course, which is super cool. If you choose to parry, you have the ability to the weapon, to damage your weapon. So, indicates the maximum range in meters. Cost, of course, typical price. Let's see. So we've got our armor, and then we'll find our weapons, and we're already here with our light crossbow. Here it is. It is a 2-hand grip. Two-hand grip, and my strength is, I'm pretty sure as long as my strength is a 7, then it's doable. Let's see. The range is going to be 40. And the damage is going to be 2d6. That's not bad at all. Excuse me. That's not bad for damage. Because, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. So with my bows, I don't get a damage bonus, but 2d6 is good by itself. That can have the ability to inflict some pretty decent damage. And then we have a short sword. I definitely want to upgrade my weapons. Hope maybe we'll find some weapons down in this dungeon too. So you never know. So it's just a 1-hand grip, of course. Short sword. Strength is 7. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look that up, but pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to at least a minimum have in order to utilize it. My range is gonna be 2. meters. So of course, we have to be close up on them to give them a stab in the belly button or chop off a nipple. You know what I mean? Yeah, I figured flint and steel had no weight. It goes in your tiny items box. I appreciate that. I thought about that as I put that down there, so I'll definitely put that down there in the tiny items. So, but yeah. So thank you. And then the damage is gonna be D10. Durability is 12. The longbow have a durability? The crossbow. Durability is 6 for my light crossbow. So then I probably wouldn't use that to parry. Let's see. And I'll put my flint and steel in here now. So it'll be ready to go. Because the next thing we're going to do after building our character is we're going to create an adventure to go into and then create the dungeon. So I was thinking about even doing that live on Incarnate, creating a dungeon. I'm still new to Incarnate. Oh, I do have some maps. I have a bundle on Drive Through RPG. I'm going to put the link in the description. And I also have some map bundle, my first map bundle. It's got 9 different ones. It's a nice little variety, digital maps and stuff. And I'm going to have some drawn maps put up there soon as well. So, but yeah, I thought I was pretty proud to see some stuff on Drive Through RPG. I felt like I haven't made it. So let's see, Flint and Tinder. I'm gonna move my torch up one. I don't know. Maybe we can visit. Well, I don't have any funds, so I don't know. Maybe we can figure something out how we can get some funds. Maybe we can rob somewhere, which isn't something that you want to normally do outside of a game. So just take care into that. Um, maybe we can do something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm more than likely Dragonbane. The box set also comes with these treasure cards, with these just a stack of cards where you can flip through to figure out what type of treasure you're going to receive playing solo, or you're going to provide to your players, which is super cool. Dragonbane is a very cool game. Okay, super super cool. Like I said, if you played 5e, if you played D&D 5e, it would be super easy to transition over into Dragonbane, because I know one of the biggest things about transitioning or learning a new system is just that having to learn a brand new system, new rules, new character creation, and the thought of it sometimes can be a freaking headache. So that's why I'm letting you know, if you've played 5e, coming into Dragonbane is not. It's pretty easy. Like I said, you got your regular disadvantage, your advantage. You got your ability scores, which are the same. Hold on, are they the same? Well, not agility, will be dexterity, but they're pretty much the same. Okay. And then there's no will, because that would be wisdom. Yeah, but so they're similar. And if you've never played a tabletop RPG, I played with 2 people, and this was their very first time playing Dragonbane, and it was pretty easy for them to grasp and get a hang of it. So, yeah. So, I would definitely agree. What's up, Simon? What's up? So, I would definitely agree. Dragonbane is much easier than 5e. It absolutely is much easier. So, like I say, I don't think it's a light roll system, but it definitely is lighter than 5e. I'm gonna take a swig. Don't forget my weapons features. Okay, I got you. Appreciate that. Let me see. I was finishing my short sword, so I get it's T10, D10 damage, and then for my short sword, their durability is 12. Short sword is 12. And then for my short sword, it's piercing and slashing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Elevator music. Man, I used to work customer service. I got in trouble for making those sounds. Look at Mrs. Coach in there. Thank you, Simon. I appreciate you. I am over here trying to do my thug dizzle. I'm gonna start a new solo adventure, and I'm gonna use this character, and we're gonna use what do you call it? We're gonna use all the tables inside of this book right here, which is the solo adventure inside of the box set, which is fantastic. We're gonna use one of these extra one of the things when you play solo, at least in this one right here, you get an extra ability to choose from, an extra heroic ability. So we're gonna pick from one of those, and we're gonna build our adventure using the inspiration inside of here. It's got a cool inspiration table where we can kind of figure out what we're gonna do. I kind of had some thing and some ideas, but first I wanted to finish. I'm gonna finish my character, but I was just letting you know the next step would be is to build a, what do you call it, an adventure, just kind of using the Dragonbane because it has a lot of cool tables in here. So just using the Dragonbane solo rules. But one of the things I think has stood out to me is some type of arcane, like I think to what do you call it? Maybe destroy or find some type of arcane device. So, but yeah, that was an idea that I had. So I'm gonna play with this table right here, maybe do some rolling and play with some words and stuff, and that's how we're gonna create our adventure that we're gonna go on to. I'm gonna draw the map up, draw it up, or yeah, that's what's up, AKD. That's a new one. I'm gonna either draw the map or, because I do like to do, I love a good black and white map, or I'm going to do it on incarnate. So maybe that'll be the process on here. But yeah, so it's got some cool tables. Boom, 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 boom. So we're gonna max this out till I can't play it no more because I love it. And then the light crossbow was the last thing that we're gonna do. Piercing requires quiver, which we have one, and it says no damage bonus. So no damage bonus, but I don't have one anyway because I have so piercing. And I have my quiver. So I guess I'll put my quiver in my well, I guess that'll kind of be on my back a little bit. Let me see. What is that? Piercing. There we go. Piercing. Mrs. Coach was getting on me about singing, humming. Oh, that's what I was gonna say when I was doing what do you call it? Yeah, well, I think I finished it when I was doing customer service. I would get really good reviews on my calls, but then I got docked because I was humming on the phone. You know what I'm saying? When I was giving the elevator music, so they said it was unprofessional, which I can understand. So I think that is pretty much it for our Dragonbane character. And Fake Kitty, shouts out to Fake Kitty for taking the time out to assist. And that's good timing too. This is a great time for us to wrap it up. And the next session, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to be going live again for the next couple months pretty consistently. So Sundays, I'll be on here and on Mondays as well at 8:30, about between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I think maybe we'll pick it up from there. So the next session we'll do is actually start and create our Dragonbane adventure. I was honestly thinking about using the loner. I have two loner books, and I love the loner books, the loner solo books. I don't have one close to me. I don't think I do. So let me see. The loner solo books. I finally gotten better and organized my solo games. So when I get back to them, my D&D solo adventure. So this is my, let me see, my character. I guess I'm playing 2 or 3 different characters in my D&D solo game. So I'm gonna be doing a session 2 soon. But Loner, this is one of the Loner games. They have some really dope tables in it. Okay, I like the Japanese culture and stuff, so this is fantastic. So I was thinking between this book and then, if anything is lacking here, maybe I can pick it up here. So that was the idea. This is my crib too, for my, what you call it, my D&D solo adventure. This is my house. It was left to me from my dad. Me and my sister from my dad. So this is our crib I have. So definitely check that out. I have session 1 up there. So boom. All right on. Quiver has a weight, takes up inventory line. Got you. Appreciate that. All right, so I guess I'm gonna wrap it up here. Pretty much done. And I'll put the quiver over here, stash that bad boy over here. So we've got our solo adventure. It's gonna be the Wolfkin. I'll figure out his name. So it's a Wolfkin fighter, age 42 and a half. And I got everything good to go. So hopefully you learned something. And stay tuned. I'll be back next on Sunday going live. So definitely stay tuned. Anybody who's taking the time out to watch the video, thank you so much. If you hit the like button or the hearts, thank you so much. It helps YouTube push it out to more and more people, and it means a lot. So, and you guys have a super, super fantastic night. I appreciate that, Fake Kitty. Thank you for your help too. Looking forward to it. Oh, sugar dookie now. I appreciate the support. You guys have a super fantastic night, Simon, and I'll see you later. Good night, everybody. Let me see. Let me move it. And